Hey, hi everybody. Hi, welcome in. Thank you for being here so early. Hi, 4 people in line already. Hi, Doji. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Adnan. Hi, Don't Be. Hi, Ragan. Hi, Ren. Hi, Sunflower. It's really good to see everybody. How are we doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I have a... Hi, Mulvey. Hello. Yes, you are. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Happy Friday. I have a long week after this stream, so I'm excited to just kind of hang out, chill for a minute. How's everybody else doing? We're doing okay. Do you have any weekend plans? Anything fun? I guess we can find out with the cards. Push this out of the way. Let me get my next setup. Oh, thank you, Don't Be. Exams. No. We hate to hear it. Hello. Aw, thanks, Rogan. Okay. Hope I do well. I hope you do too. Good luck, good luck. I think you're gonna be fine, right? That's always spooky, but I trust you. Hi, Sen, welcome in. Yes, queue is open. We've got 4 people set up already. Using up the last of my holiday, hoping it is recharging enough of my energy for the foreseeable future. Yeah, big mood. Hi, Lightseeker! It's good to see you again. Hey, everybody. So yeah, I'm dual streaming YouTube and Twitch. You hear me talking to people who don't exist. It's because I'm talking to the other chat. So, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get into it. Ooh. Let's just get into it. Okay, so Ragan was the very first to put questions in. Talk to me about whether I'll be getting engaged this year and how things are gonna go. Let's see. Are we staying hydrated? Are we shrimp checking? Chariot, okay. I tried to do an art stream yesterday and it failed miserably. We had a lot of art program technical problems, but I'm glad for everybody who hung out. Hi Maeve, welcome in. Oh, okay. 3 of Wands. And 1 more for Ragan. Hangman. Oh, Chariot and Hangman. Whether I'll be getting engaged this year and how things are going to go. With Chariot here first, I would say, yeah, that you will be getting engaged. But then we have 3 of Wands and Hanged Man. So I assume the engagement will happen and then things will stall. So you definitely won't be getting like married this year. That might be later. Something might come up to make planning difficult, or maybe they want to plan something very big and it's going to take time. Something special, I don't know. But they get hung up in the planning. But yeah, definitely engagement, yes. After that, you're gonna get stuck. But it's not a bad thing, it just seems like a planning problem, not a like an actual bad problem. So congratulations. I'm very excited for you. Oh, I was going to let somebody else take the show first. Hold on. Let's get this haunted rabbit in here. No. I wanted you to lead for a minute. There we go. Nope, not right now. There we go. So we'll start off with her. Thank you, Sen. Hi, Angelica, welcome in. You're so welcome, Ragad. You're so welcome. Angelica, you probably need to submit your question one more time so that the bot will grab you when you open New Live for free questions. A great question, Ragad, because this is our last stream until the 27th. I'm going to be taking next week off. So today's the last stream until the 27th. So if you need questions answered urgently, I do recommend paying for a follow-up question or $5 in my Ko-fi. Ren, thank you. That's one of my favorite questions to answer. Yeah, it's so good to see everybody. I can't believe the community that we've already built. It's fantastic. I'm blessed. Okay, let's see who is up next. It's Don't Be asked, should I go on a date with Tonya? She's my ex's friend, I think, but we're so over, it's fair game. Okay. Is this a good path to take for Don't Be? Question was not answered. Did I pull you up and skip? Hold on, I gotta see. I did! Thank you, Sunflower. Thank you for catching that. I always miss stuff like that. Okay, sorry. Question, so we'll get to B in just a second. Will Samson be able to help me get a job? Okay. Thank you, Sunflower. Oops. Okay. Thank you, Sunflower. Okay. 8 of Wands reversed. 2 8s, both reversed. 8 of Coins. 8 of Wands reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. So Sunflower, this is for you. I see you definitely getting somewhere with the Knight here. I see you getting that new job. However, 8 of Coins and 8 of Wands are both about work. One is being very good at what you are doing, like your skill, and the other one is being good at working together. So I think this is something that you might have to go at alone. You will be finding something, but I don't think through this person. That doesn't mean you shouldn't try. We want to pull on all the threads, but they might find you a job that's like not a good fit. Like the people are not good, or the work itself isn't what you should be doing. It isn't what you're skilled at. You might have better luck looking by yourself. Or there might be some kind of surprise where you find something not because, but like around. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like they find you someone, not a job, and the other someone finds you the job. So be wary of, just be picky. How about that? Be picky about the jobs, because it sounds like one of them is going to come up that is not the work you should be doing and not the people you should be around. But you will be finding one soon. Okay, thank you for that. And then we had Don't Beast, which was, should I go on a date with Tonya? And immediately, Four of Swords. Okay. Welcome in, Jazz. Hello. All right, good, Sunflower. Thank you. Four of Swords, Strength reversed. Oh, and then the Eight of Wands again, but this time upright. Four of Swords certainly to me says take a break. Enjoy being single for a minute. Strength reversed. Janelle, hi! Welcome in. Take a break and enjoy being single for a while. This will let you maybe go out to parties freer. I don't know. But they want you to be mingling. They want you to be meeting people. They want you to be looking around, but not getting into a new relationship. They want you to enjoy being single for a little bit. Okay, good. Sounds good, Don't Be. Okay, and then Adnan. Hi Shay, hello. Question was, what things? Thank you, Don't Be. You're welcome. Adnan asked, what things should I avoid the most right now? What should I focus on more? So I'll have an avoid and focus. It's too many. Thank you, Angelica. Yeah, we're having friends over. Three of Swords. Okay. Having friends over from abroad. So we get to show them around, show them the touristy stuff. I'm quite excited. Okay, Anand, what should you avoid? And what should you focus on? Hit the like button. Thank you, Maeve. Thank you. Yeah, like button helps way, way more than you think it does. If you're on the YouTube side, please press it. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you can spare $1, it goes a long, long way. Link is in the pinned comment on both Twitch and YouTube. So Adnan, avoid getting stuck in like Ouroboros thinking. So it sounds like something is holding you back, but it is a belief you have that's wrong. So you might have assumed something about a business, you might have assumed something about a business model. I say that because we have 10 of coins here. Janelle, thank you so much. And then, so there's something here tripping you up because you believe something is one way and it isn't necessarily. What you should focus on more. We have 3 of Swords, which is extremely interesting because that is about like heartbreak. And then 6 of Wands, which is about victory. So if there's a pinch point, if there is a problem that hasn't been going, the problem that causes you the most issues, right? You need to focus on that, okay? Because once you fix that problem, things get way easier. Like, it's kind of a no-brainer there. But whatever is causing you grief, heartache, pulling your hair out, losing sleep at night, just get rid of it however you can. Because you have that ability and it will make you feel way better. Kind of a no-brainer, but like I said, something about a belief that you have is holding you back. Maybe you believe you can't do something when you actually can. Maybe you believe people wouldn't support you when they would, right? And then get rid of that pinch point. Put all your energy into that. Giving out business advice here. So hopefully that's helpful, Anand. And then, yeah, let me check on Angelica. I don't think that your question has taken yet. Let me check. Yeah, Angelica, please resubmit your question. Bot did not grab it. Please put it back into chat. Hi, Stephanie. Hello. So it is Lightseeker on Twitch's turn. How will my forever partner be like? You're so welcome. Let's see what we get. I want to make sure you get your question. Perfect. Oh, nope, that was Janelle. My bad. So how will Lightseeker's forever partner star? Yummy. There we go. Thank you, Angelica. Okay, star, 7 of Wands, 2 of Coins reversed. Okay, so this is, we got magical girl energy here with the star. This is hope and optimism and brightness and love. This is sweet, right? This is deep, good stuff. I love the star. Star is one of my favorite. And then we have 7 of Wands, 2 of Coins reversed. super positive, yeah, and a go-getter. Like, if she wants to do something, she will do it. Like, there's no stopping her. Especially with the Seven of Wands here, this is victory kind of at all costs. And Two of Coins reversed, being more than a little bit strange. I hate to say Manic Pixie Dream Girl, but she is giving Manic Pixie Dream Girl. Super attractive, not gonna lie. Exactly! We all love to see confidence. This is like... how do I say this without referencing she who shall not be named? I don't know, Manic Pixie Dream Girl, but and forgive my French, Slytherin. So I am excited about that. I have a friend who is almost exactly that definition. Definitely a whirlwind and definitely a catch. So I hope you can find somebody like that, because that is a forever person. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Hank's not hoping to attract her soon. I think so. I think so. You'll keep your first suggestion? Okay. Malvi on Twitch. How will I do on my exams? Yeah, since you donated, you're entitled to a follow-up question. So I guess if you want both, you could do both. And that's when I will remind everybody, this is our last stream until the 27th. So if you have burning questions, I do recommend getting a follow-up slot so you can ask 2 questions today. Whatever lady has time for. I can absolutely do it for you, Janelle. I'm gonna get 2 more. Thank you for Malvi. One more. How many in queue? Good question. Welcome in, Cosmic. Queue, list, or line should pull up how many and the first 5 people? 4 people? 5 people? I think it's 5. Three of Cups, 7 of Swords reversed, 6 of Coins reversed. So this lets me know that, yeah, I think you'll do well. 3 of Coins is about celebration. So I think you'll be doing well on your exams. So let's take a look at these 2 where they're going to help you out with some advice. 7 of Swords reversed, This bird is carrying all of these keys in a basket. 6 of coins reversed. I think you're going to be missing something. Like you get surprised by one of the topics that shows up on the exam and you're like, ooh, I didn't study for that. Right? That doesn't mean you'll fail, obviously. We have 3 of Cups here. But it could be just letting you know to take another look and see what you might be missing and forgetting to study. Or think you know well enough not to, and then you make that mistake of not studying it. Because there's something that'll be missing. But in the end, 3 of Cups is a great card to get. But that doesn't mean you get to celebrate now. It means you get to celebrate after. Remember that part? Rang! What does my spirit team want to tell me? Only my favorite question. Hi, story time! Hello! It's good to see you. We're doing okay. How are you doing? Oh, and they're all upside down. So for ring, let's turn these back over. King of Wands, Ace of Swords, Queen. Oh, King and Queen of Wands. Ace of Swords. What does my spirit team want to tell me? There's 2 particular spirits here that are interconnected, right? We have King of Wands, Queen of Wands. These are 2 sides of the same coin. This is a literal couple. This is 2 spirits that work extremely closely together. And they want to take the spotlight in your journey right now, in helping you, in leading you somewhere. Something that they want to teach you. And it's going to be more of an adventure than a class. But I would look into spirits that are couples like this. Do you have maybe ancestors that are a couple, you know, grandparents or something? Do you have maybe deities you work with that are a couple or 2 sides of the same coin? Work extremely closely together. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Give you a hint to who they are. I'm excited. I'm interested. This journey. Let's get one more card for this one. Can you tell me what the journey is about? No. No, they're not going to tell us what the journey's about. That's for you, not for me. It's something very personal. Something very, very personal to you. That's really cool. Let me know what you come up with and who you think those spirits are. If they're okay with sharing, right? Whose turn is it now? It is currently Reng's turn, and I am just going to pull up our next, which is Maeve. Maeve asked, should I focus more on Project A or Project W this week? So we're gonna have Project A, Project W. Oh, okay. 6 of Cups. They're both art projects, but I might show one of them to my crush. Cute. This one went over here, so I'm gonna assume that this is for W. Okay. 2 of Swords reversed. And one more for W. Story, that's wild! You're always doing that, Story. You have a knack for that. You're so welcome, Ren! Okay, A or W? We have 6 of Cups, 2 of Swords reversed, and then we have Death reversed, and this is 4 of Cups reversed. Hi, Little Pink Pearl, welcome in. It's good to see you. What's with the disappointment on both sides? Tell me about this reversed. What does the artist say about 4 of Cups reversed? Depression in action. Six. Loss and grief. Ooh, cards are kind of saying neither. What's going on here? Where's all this sadness coming from? Is there something that needs Strength reversed, Moon reversed, Page of Swords reversed? Yeah, something's cloudy this week. And I think, Maeve, that you should focus on rest. If you feel like doing one, that's okay. But if you don't, don't push yourself. Moon reversed. This feels like cloudiness. This feels depression. Take some time to rest. I think you might need, instead of to create art this week, to absorb it, to go out into flowers, to go to an art walk, to go to a museum, to watch an art film. You might need to take in beautiful art this week instead of making it. Otherwise, I see a lot of frustration and a lot of sadness and giving up, and I don't want you to do that. Not to overwork myself, I am a bit sick. Don't do that. Don't overwork yourself. It's important. Take in something really beautiful and try to focus on rest and healing this week. Hi, Pesto, welcome. Inspiration and good, maybe practice a bit. Yeah, that's fine. If you feel called to do something, that's completely fine, but just don't force anything this week. Don't force it or it'll feel gross. Hey, buddy. Hello. Hi, Fluffy Bunny. It's good to see you. How have you been doing? Okay, it's Jazz's turn. Jazz asks a energy check between me and A. What's the vibe? You're so welcome, Maeve. Yeah. Watch Metropolis, like the old, I think it's from the 20s, the 1920s. Go to a flower field. Ooh. Okay. Energy check between me and A. Okay, 9 of Cups, the Tower, Ace of Wands. Really feeling Aries season, yes. I think we're all feeling Aries season way too much, way too much. Hi, Jazz. Okay. Is there a rumor? Yes, Sen is a mod now. We're looking at Ace of Wands because she's literally staring me down like The Grudge. So I'm like, what does this artist want to tell me about this? Inspiration, hard work, and joy. Productivity, always busy collecting food and nesting. It takes a lot of work to get what you want. But it sounds like you're going to get it. Just a few weeks ago, we had a tower moment. Okay. Hey, Giffy, hello. So Jazz, the tower moment has passed. And if you want to get to the end goal, right? 9 of Cups is about luxury, feeling at home, feeling taken care of. It's going to take a lot of work. So there is still a pretty good end result here that you can still work to. This is not at all a lost cause, but it is going to take real hard work on both sides. But there is a chance and a shared vision, which is what is most important, right? So if you have a good long talk, if you have a good apology, if you put in the work, there will be reward there. You're feeling resonance with several readings today. Ooh. Well, stuff could be for the collective. You never know. It's also just, I try to just give good advice regardless of the cards, right? He's not ready to put in the work. Ooh, yeah, it has to be a two-way street, Jazz. You can't be the one doing all of the work. It has to be a two-way street. It sounds like you've already tried to put in the work. And if he won't meet you, then he won't meet you. We're not yet over. I asked something very direct. He didn't like it or take it well. Ooh, gross. So that's on you for how long you want to wait to give him the chance to put in that work, because it is a two-way street. Okay. You're so welcome, Jazz. Oh, and then it's Shay's turn. What does my spirit guide that leaves black feathers want me to know or do right now? I haven't connected with that guide before, and I believe I have 12 guides, and one of them leaves black feathers, if I'm understanding correctly. Or you have 12 black feathers. One of those. What does the guide that... Okay, hold on. We're not using this one. Well, we'll use this one for 2 cards. What is the guide that leaves black feathers? Q? Q is, if you type !list, the number of people in Q and the first 5 names will show up. I don't know why 12. Huh. That's a lot. That's a lot of guides. Okay. 3 of coins and lovers reversed. And then we're going to pull out from the Mirror Oracle. There we go. What does the guide that leaves black feathers want to say? Longing. Longing. Okay. So 3 of coins is about working well together. Lovers reversed. There might have been a choice to not interact with you other than giving you the feathers. And that choice is done. Like, they're deciding to change their mind and they want to work with you now. 3 of coins. Longing. What does longing have to say? This is the deck that is fully about spiritual things, nothing physical. I say, as the first sentence is, longing is a state we embody in the physical world. As such, a hand of flesh, not bones, hangs on to the stem of lychee, a fruit typically associated with love, romance, and desire. What we wish for is so often here in the material world, but this card asks us to investigate our other desires as well. The fruit may rot and the flesh may rend from bone, but what of the longing? Do we long for material items, romance, family, friendship, glory, status, acknowledgement? How does it motivate us and to what end? This card can imply distance, deep-seated love, and loneliness. It can also suggest superficiality. Longing. I hate to ask the question, but I'm like, are they going to help you get what you long for, or do they long for you? That's a weird thought. Can we get one more about longing, please? From the guide who leaves black feathers. You want to work with Shay now. After choosing not to. After choosing only to be there and not work. Why communicate and work now? And what does longing have to say? the guide that leaves black feathers, please. Page of Swords reversed. 4 of Coins. Longing to connect with me. I wonder if maybe it wasn't their choice. Lovers is reversed. I assumed that meant that they were changing their mind, but maybe it wasn't their choice to not talk to you. Your block. Page. This Page of Swords has a harpy on it, and I think that the image of the harpy is more important than the Page of Swords itself, if that makes sense. Something about the harpy. The harpy longs with flesh. And 4 of Cups, which is lack and longing as well. Look into harpies. There's something about the harpy there. They do want to work with you now. They are changing. I don't know if it is because they are allowed to or because they have changed their mind. But there's something about very like physical wants. I think that they're here. Yeah, they may be longing to connect with you, but also helping you understand what you long for. And it does feel very physical. It does feel like it's a longing of the flesh, as the card talked about, right? Very, very interesting. Hi, Pearl Blue. Hello, hello. Now we have both pearls. And hi, Dot. Hello. I'm interested in what comes of that, Shay. Very interested of what comes of that. Okay. Now we have Janelle. Was advice or guidance about the rest of my school. Okay. And then you also had a follow-up questions. Excuse me while I research harpies. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. And then, Janelle, can you post your follow-up question one more time so I can do both of them for you here? So what are we doing about the rest of school? Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands reversed, 5 of Wands, World, Wands. So many wands. Having World specifically at the end of this spread, you are going to get through it, okay? You are going to get through schooling. You might be worried, you might be wondering if you should quit, but having World at the end of this spread specifically to me is signaling graduation, right? You get through it. What that... thank you, Sen. Thank you. What that journey will look like. You're going to do very, very well, Queen of Wands. I think that you are more competent than you think you are. But Knight of Wands reversed has me thinking that you are tired. You're tired, and that's why you're having these thoughts maybe of dropping out or something. I assume that's why you asked the question. But whatever it is, you're out of steam. May 20th. Heck yeah. That's so near. Okay, so that burnout, that senioritis, I guess, is that Knight of... Oh no, it's Swords. Oh, okay. Sorry, it's Knight of Swords reversed. My bad. Five of Wands. So it looks like the last thing in your way, other than this tiredness, is a group project that gets a little bit messy. Nothing that can't be handled, nothing that's going to ruin relationships, nothing that's going to, you know, cause anyone to hate each other. But it will get messy, this group project. So be wary of that. And please take care of yourself with this tiredness. If there is 2 more exams, okay. Maybe that's what this is. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. But I do see you at the end of this, standing tall. Please take care of yourself. This could be you need to ask your friends to help you take care of yourself. It might not be easy, 5 of Wands, but that is why we have support systems. That's why we have friends in the first place. That's why as a species we make friends, is because sometimes we need support. And so you should not be embarrassed or feel like a bother asking for it when it's literally what it's designed to do. Because you would do it for your friends, wouldn't you? So if there's something you need help with, like meal prepping or just having a friend come over and do your dishes, ask. People are more receptive than you think. So tired, I bet. About to graduate. Congratulations. Excited to see you partying. And then your follow-up question was any guidance about my connection with Josh? Yeah, we can look at what the cards want to tell you for advice. King of Wands to your Queen of Wands. So the cards think that this can be a good relationship. Emperor, okay. And then one more, please. Ace of Swords. Is he being particularly like narcissistic? Is he, or controlling? Because it sounds like this is or could be a good match, but he is in a phase of being overbearing, being controlling, being dictator-like. You may need a restart. Some way to signal to both of you that this is a new beginning because of actions and because things need to change. So if there's a way to make new boundaries, new rules, new communication, new ways of speaking up and speaking out when something happens that you don't like. I don't see control, but some alpha vibes. Yeah, we don't love that. But having you be King or Queen of Wands, having him come out with the King of Wands, I think this can be a good relationship. but I would advise for some kind of boundary that's needed and trying that out as a new start, okay? Ah, Stephanie, thank you! Thank you for the confetti! Let's see what we got next. It's Angelica's turn, finally. Will my arbitration hearing be quick and in my favor on Tuesday? I have been more vocal about the things I'm not a fan of. Good. Then that is the right way to go. And the cards say to keep doing that. How's line? Still long. So 10 of cups already, Angelica. That's great. 6 of coins reversed. Okay. So first of all, Angelica, 10 of cups as your first card out is fantastic. That makes me think it's going to go 100% in your favor. Okay. However, after that, we have 6 of coins reversed and Hangman. So I think there's going to be some kind of paperwork problem or otherwise like bureaucratic thing. So like nothing you did wrong and nothing against you, but like some kind of paperwork problem that's going to need solved before things can actually happen, and that's going to cause delays. So you have like the verdict is that you have won, okay? But some kind of paperwork problem will cause a delay. So at least you have the reassurance. It's not your fault and nothing's like bad wrong, right? Just a pain. I'll remind everybody one more time, please like the video if you're over on the YouTube side. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you can spare even $1, it goes a huge long way. Link for my Ko-fi is in the pinned comment on both YouTube and on Twitch. And this is our last stream until, and I keep having to check the date, the 27th. Drag but a win. Exactly, Angelica. Exactly. So our last stream until the 27th. So if you have any questions you need answered before then, I really recommend buying a follow-up question, which is a $5 donation on Ko-fi, okay? Otherwise, you'll have to wait until next Monday. So next up is Cosmic on Twitch. What does my spirit team want to tell me about this upcoming year? Queen of Cups. Yes, and $1 gets a head pat. Queen of Coins, Strength. This is 4 of Coins reversed, 10 of Coins. A year of up and down, up and down, up and down. Emotionally, I think I forgot to type my question in. Oh no, Pink Pearl. That's okay. When it comes to your time, I'll ask you what your question is, but you are in queue now. Cosmic, this year you're going to have very good, like, spiritual. You're welcome, Angelica. You're so welcome. Very good, like, spiritual and emotional growth, like mental growth, which I am excited about for you. We love to see it. You'll be able to understand yourself more, understand other people more, be more in control of your emotions, and just feel general better. Just generally feeling better, which we love to see it. However, then we have Stephanie, thank you. Thank you for the head pat. Then we have Queen of Coins reversed, and we have 4 of Coins reversed and Strength reversed. I think you're going to have some kind of financial hardship this year. Hi, Peculiar, welcome in. Yes, he's not a boy without a party. Some kind of financial trouble this year. However, it's an up and down thing, like I said, because then at the end we have 10 of Coin. So it does get resolved by the end of the year, so take solace in that. And it makes sense, right? Because we've had a lot of stuff going on in the world. So having your card say the next year we'll have some financial trouble is not surprising, right? But I'm happy to say that it will be concluded. It will be wrapped up and you will be safe and back on your feet or more with 10 of Coins by the end of the year. And seeing you keep a level head, seeing you keep joy, seeing you keep life in you the whole time, I'm really, really proud of you for that one. Channeling Queen of Cups there. Hi Salama, welcome in. Story time. What might come of this new friendship? The lady's name is May. Hello? And she knew your dad? What is down the path of this friendship? Three of Coins. Seven of Wands. Yes! Thank you, Shay. We won't be back until next Monday. Not this Monday, next Monday. So make sure you get your questions in. 2 reversed 3s. Story time. And then this victory in the front. Victory at all costs. Healing, deep heartbreak healing, but then also 3 of Coins reverse. This is someone who is spiritually here to help you, how do I say this? Like, be like spiritually help you get your mind out of relationships that didn't work. To help you move on from relationships that didn't work by any means necessary. This is someone like a field medic. The words field medic just came up. Someone to find you, pick you up, take you somewhere, bandage you up, and set you upright. Get you out of the line of fire and get you out of the mindset, not necessarily like out of the physical relationship, but out of the mindset of the relationship. Hi, Seal. Hello. Welcome in. If you hear me talking to nobody, it's because I'm on YouTube and Twitch. So I would be talking to the other chat. What is my next goal? Great question. I don't remember. I think I had one. I'll have to think about it. Do you have a list of rules of what people can or can't ask for with the reads? Yes, I do. My big rule is please don't ask about other people. That questions must be either about you or about spirit or a spirit or your spirit guides. I do specialize, I'll say, in spirit readings or other than human persons. But I can't do things like, what does X think about me? How is X feeling? My next set of nails? Yeah, Shay, that would be it. Let me think about what my next Ko-fi goal is. I don't know. Really, really good question. I didn't think we'd get like to 100% before break. So it's Pesto's turn. Besides the general advice of astrologers, what do I need to know or do specifically this new moon Aries stellium? Wow, it rhymes. Those are so nice, I'll miss them. Yeah, honestly thinking about trying the black version of this color. I really like this velvety look. I'm so spoiled. That new moon, huh? Okay, so we got moon reversed. Couldn't be more specific. King of Swords reversed. Always love help with the bills, even though it's not fun. I know. One more from Aries, new moon stellium. Look what the cat dragged in, only for a second, I guess. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, if you join Discord, link is in the pinned comment on both YouTube and on Twitch. Join the Discord. Check out little Lynn's astrology posts. King of Swords reversed and 9 of Swords. Makes sense from what I've been hearing about the Aries stellium is if you don't have an outlet for this energy, if you don't have like somewhere for all of this fire to go, it burns you. Who would have guessed? So try to make sure you find that outlet, or it can get pretty bad. Outlets include, hi Dream, welcome in. It's good to see you. Yes, happy Friday, 100%. I'm so ready. Things like the moon mission, or big exciting things are a way for this Aries moon energy to like get somewhere. And you personally need that as well. King of Swords reversed. Don't let it stay in your head, okay? It needs to be a physical release. An adventure, a dance, an exercise, a hike, a walk, a swim, a trip to the flower field. It has to be something physical. Don't intellectualize it. Don't intellectualize it, or it'll hurt. Harpy means snatcher. Ooh, I love that. About me longing to take what I want. Well, then that guide's here to help you take it. I love time differences. You guys are probably mid-Friday. I'm going to bed. It's 3 a.m. on Saturday. Yeah, for me, it's 2 p.m. on Friday. I have a big week ahead of me. Big night, too, so I'm excited to just kind of be chilling and stream for a minute. Steph, is my tax return going to be accepted soon? Not sure why it's still pending. It's really weird. I don't like that either, Steph. That's awful. Pesto, you're welcome. Did I read for you yet? I did. Okay, yes. I was like, wait a minute. Did I? Yeah, you're so welcome. It's a big difference. I'm really excited that we get to have like a community all over the world here. We've got like a lot of people in London, all over Europe, New Zealand, the US. I'm down in LATAM. Oh my God, welcome in, welcome in. Don't worry about the bot. She just needs you to post something before your question. So if you post your question one more time, it should work. Am I the first Australian? You are that has told me, right? You're the first Australian that has told me they're Australian. How about that? But we do have a few New Zealanders who've stopped in. ET. 8 p.m. So welcome. Yeah, it is a win. Ethiopia. Welcome, welcome. Eventually I want to make like a thing on the Discord where you can like pin where you are on the map if you want to. I don't want to dox people, but I've always thought that those maps are really cool to show where people are from. Am I the only one in Asia? I don't know. Hi Heba, welcome in. Probably. Empress. And Judgment reversed. I know, isn't it so cool? So the question was, Steph, is my tax return going to be accepted soon? So we have Ace of Cups, Empress, Judgment reversed. I'm worried, no. I'm worried that this is the beginning of a problem. I'm worried that that judgment reversed is like something is going to come back to you. I don't think you did anything wrong, Empress here, but like somebody's just throwing a hissy fit. I just got a call from them. It's delayed, but it should go through tonight. Oh, yes, please. I hope so. Maybe that's just what it was, right? But now get someone in Antarctica to join. With our connections, we might be able to. One more for Steph about this tax return. Can you reassure me that this isn't going to be a problem? Okay, if it is a big problem, if it does become a big problem, Steph, you're not alone. This is going to affect a lot of people, and it's not going to be like a Auntie's in Antarctica. Heck yeah, that would be so cool. This would be like a big group problem that you would have support from other people about, or at least like a lot of knowledge about what's going on. It wouldn't be like a mystery. However, that's worst case scenario. I really hope that the phone call that you got is correct and it will just go through tonight. If not, there might be a problem with a large number of people's returns. And it's not your fault. Not your fault. Let me just adjust my camera just a little bit. We're going on a ride. There we go. Said you just had to ask. I'm self-employed, so I owe this year. I'll have to pay back taxes. Yeah, that's such a pain. I am not looking forward to my taxes this coming year at all. I didn't have anything to give last year, but this year, yes. I was like, why is this happening? Yeah. Other way around, there's 7 spots left. Let's pull up my end of the queue list, which is here. There we go. I need to get an accountant stating I make a lot. It's too much on my own. That's gross. I don't want to go through that. Story, did I miss my spot? Let's see what we got. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I already read for you, Story. Maybe you missed it? Yeah, I already read your story. As far as Heba, yes, you are on the list, Heba. Don't worry about that. Hey, doing my own, yeah. So right now, it is Dot's turn. What are my spirit guides trying to tell me? What are dots? I did see her name is May. That's wild. You have such a knack for finding people. It's wild to watch. Yeah, bot only shows the next 5, but there are 7 people in queue and you are in there, Heba. What does Dot's spirit guides want to tell them? Emperor. Two of coins. And Knight of Swords. You got somewhere to be, and it's kind of weird. It's like an Alice in Wonderland kind of vibe, honestly. I don't know why. This deck is always Alice in Wonderland-y, but we have the Two of Coins here, which is about strangeness. Would a somewhat more mellow, personal be out of the question? Not at all. Which, by the way, story, I don't know if you've already rolled back, but Lynn is trying to reach you for that call you wanted to do about the astrology bit. What do the guides want to tell you? You have somewhere to go. Somewhere strange to go. Is this dream stuff? Or is this real life? Is this just fantasy? You can tell that I absolutely don't. Usually, Ragad asking, is my question in the queue or no? Let me check. Yes, you are 6. Heba is 7, and it only shows first 5. I wish I could change that, but I don't think I can. I'm going to maybe ask the bot developer if I can, but I don't see how yet. Another knight, Knight of Coins. Is this real life? Yes. You have somewhere strange to go in real life as like a mission, as like an adventure. Is this a graveyard? Is this linked to your ancestors? Is this a pilgrimage? There's some kind of task they're giving you in real life, like a fetch quest, or you need to place something somewhere, or you need to go get something from somewhere. I think it has to do with your ancestors, so it could be like going to a town where your ancestors lived. It could be going to the graveyard. It could be looking for something, finding something, giving them something. It's a strange little trinket fetch quest the guides are putting you on. Will I have to go by myself? That's a good question. The guides will be with you, so you won't be alone that way. Hierophant reversed. yeah, you might be by yourself. Or if someone comes with you, they're like there for you as like a physical person, and they're like don't fully believe what you're doing. They just think you're being a little bit weird. They think that you're being strange, but they love you as a friend or a family member, so they're just tagging along, and they have nothing to do with your metaphysical quest that's going on. They're just there in the physical world. But you won't have someone there who like believes you. Does that make sense? But you might have a companion there with you who just wants to be with you. Hi Mitch, welcome in. So I would ask, if you do tarot, if you do dream work, if you've ever talked to your guides in any way, I would ask them for signs, ask them what it is they want, if they want you to find something or if they want you to bring them something. It's one of those. And like, where? Where is it? Where are you going? And why? But this is weird little fetch quest. I'm digging it. I think that's neat. If my spirits wanted me to go on a weird little fetch quest, I would love that, but I would be way too far away from where they want me to be. Hi Ace, welcome in. Yeah, 5 free questions left for today, and this is our last stream until the 27th. So if you need any questions answered, you won't be able to get them answered next week. So consider buying a follow-up question today if you need, or put in your questions now. Yes, Shay, thank you. Please like the video on YouTube side if you haven't already, and subscribe. It's Giphy's turn. Well, Jonathan asked me to be his girlfriend. So Giphy, I'm gonna have to have you rephrase your question a little bit. I can't do questions about what other people will do or what other people will think, but we can do something like, is Jonathan the right person for me? Is this a good person for me to put energy into? Is this a good path for me to take? Should I ask Jonathan out? Right? Stuff like that. So is there another one that you have that would work for you? Because that's my one rule, is I can't do questions about other people. Well, other than you have to be kind. That's also a rule. Do you see me being in a relationship with my love? Yes, I can do that. We can do that one. Yes, that's perfect, Giphy. We can do that. Oh, okay. Well, you got Ace of Cups right away, so that's a great sign. Can we get 2 more for Giphy? Two of Coins and Page of Coins reversed. I'm gonna have to do something a little bit strange. So Ace of Cups, that's a fantastic start. This is a start of relationships card. This is a good emotions card. This is overflowing with love, happiness, joy, a cup full to the brim. So this is a yes, Giphy. This is a yes for you. And then we have 2 of Coins and Page of Coins reversed. Two of Coins is about following what you need to do, even if other people think it's weird. So it could be that you need to break norms in some way, like asking him out, or with Page of Coins reversed here, it could be that you need to take it slower than normal. There's a sense of, we have two rams here. I don't know why that's giving me slow. Can we get one more card for Page of Coins? Can you elaborate on that one? What is that about? We're breaking norms, but what does that have to do with Page of Coins? Yeah, queue's real long, so please be patient. Thanks, everybody. There's something that you need to find before you can start. So it could be that you need to be closer friends first. Find out something about him before you ask him out, maybe. It's not that anything is being hidden, but often there's things people won't tell you until they trust you and feel very close. And there is something he has. It's not necessarily like a bad secret, but it is something he only tells people who are very close to him and he trusts. So I do see you getting that close. I do see you being in a relationship, but know that that might be coming. Hi Luna, welcome in. It's good to see you. Little pink pearl. The question was sad face, sad face. Little pink pearl. What is your question? I remember this glitch happening. In the meantime, let me think. What's our next Ko-fi goal? Honestly, I don't know. We did it! It gives me confetti on the Ko-fi side. Thank you, everybody. New goal. Let's say... I know it's dumb, but it's all I can think of. I wonder what it is. You're so welcome, Giffy. So Pink Pearl asked, how does Amir think about me right now? May he return. We are separated. Okay. So again, that's my one rule, is that I don't do questions about other people, how they feel, how they think, what they will do. So we can do something like, should I cut Amir out of my thoughts? Should I keep going down this path? how do I, what's a good one? How do I bring the correct love into my life? The one for me? Something like that. What do you think, Pearl? We can also do like Luna did, what is the vibe between me and Amir? Okay. Yes, yes, Sin. Thank you. So let's do, what is the energy between Pearl and Amir? Should they cut them out? Should they keep putting energy into it? Are they good? The world, the sun, okay. Knight of Wands reversed, Ace of Coins reversed. Interesting, okay. Honestly, it does feel like you are both feeling this draw to each other. I am firmly, like personally, as me, I am firmly never get back with your ex. The cards though, it does look like they think there's still optimism here. We have world and sun. There's still want. There's still brightness here. But then on the other hand, we have Knight of Wands reversed and Ace of Coins reversed. Which makes me think like it's almost like doomed lovers. Like you both still love each other, but like it just won't work. There's something there that just makes it so it will never work. This is a strange read, Pink Pearl. I'll be honest with you. This is a strange one. What's some advice? What's some advice for Pearl? Five of Wands. Talk. If you can, reach out and talk, do it. Even if it's hard, even if it's weird. If you can reach out and talk, do that. Again, me as a person, I would never recommend this, but the cards say try to communicate. He is strange himself. That makes sense. That makes sense. Just reach out, be like, hey, I miss you. I want to talk. I've been thinking about you. Wondering if you're okay. He blocked me once. Well, if you're not blocked for no reason, that's gross, and I hate that. And that is not the behavior of a man I want for you, right? You deserve better than that. That's why I'm like, I'll never get back with your ex. No. The cards do say if you're not blocked, if you're not blocked, try and talk, okay? If you are, then like there's nothing you can do about it, right? The cards do kind of imply that this is a like ill-fated love. Like there's love on both sides, but it just won't work, which is so strange. But still hot. I see. What can I do? I know. That's good. Hopefully that gave you some insight into like just how strange this man is. Like cosmically there seems to be a weirdness to it, right? Like spiritually he seems strange. Don't waste your time. Yeah, that's how I feel, Selema. That's how I feel, right? Don't get back with your ex. Move on. We don't want behavior like that for you. You deserve better. This is just a girls' club now. This is just a club saying, hey, stop. Hot guys are always so rude because they think that they can just like do anything, right? There are people who are acting your age, yeah. I love your vibes. Good, Pearl, I'm glad. Oh, finally it's Selma's turn. Okay. After 6 months, I got a job and started last week, but lady is seriously working against me. What is my fate? I love your vibe too, Pink. It's not even about hotness, it's just that people often only see the good parts when we think back on things. That makes sense. You're like, how come I left? And you're like, oh, right, that's why I left. Okay, for Selma, you got a lot of cards. "6 months, I got a job, started last week, but a lady is seriously working against me. What is my fate?" 2 kings, star, 10 of coins, what the heck? Justice, 3 of wands, page of coins. Star reversed, but also 10 of coins. Justice. I see the worst. Sen, stop. No. And it's the king of coins reversed, but 10 of coins. What's going on here? This is a thinker, Selma. You gotta let me think about this. It gave me too many cards. I'm assuming that this is you and that lady, right? One of you is the king of wands. One of you is the king of coins reversed. I'm going to assume the other lady is king of coins reversed because she's from your job and she's being antagonistic, right? Whereas you, king of wands, are just trying to get by. You're just trying to live. Star reversed. You feel hopeless, confused, discombobulated even. That's why I brought it to you and the guides. Good point. I can say it looks like it will turn out fine. Having 10 of coins and justice together to me feels like a victory. It might take a little longer than you want it to, 3 of wands, but not a very long time, just like a little bit of planning. You're not going to be stuck here forever. And then we have this mysterious page of coins again. What does this artist have to say about this page of coins? Because it's such a unique picture. Tell me about the page of coins. 8, 9. Page. Manifestation and confidence. Through hard work and determination, your dreams and desires have become reality. And that would be that planning of 3 of wands. Your dreams become reality. 10 of coins. So if there's any way that you can physically get out of her way, if you can plan on working different hours, if you can plan on moving your desk, if you can... I plan to take the position as the springboard to develop or move regional positions. That makes sense, right? If we can fast track you getting out of there, then that would get you out of there, right? But I think you need to know that this is not forever. She will not win. I said amen, amen. Yes. Yes. So she will not win. You will win. It will feel, you feel bad right now, star reversed. But no, have the confidence that she will not win. You will win. You may need to push harder for getting that regional position, push for, like I said, getting different hours from her, getting different, like a different spot in the office away from her. Shay, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Finding a way to make her shut up, but you will win. Even if you need to, like, and I don't want you to have like any kind of retaliation going on in the office, but if you need to like get HR involved or get some manager involved, don't put that off the table, because you deserve peace of mind and you deserve the job that you were hired for, right? But don't let her get you, because she is not meant to win. You are meant to win. What has been blocking me from getting what I long for? Selma, good. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and do Shay's follow-up right now. What has been blocking Shay from getting what they long for? 3 of Cups. Has been blocking Shay from getting what they long. You too, Selma. Have a great weekend. Happy Friday. 9 of Cups. Sun reversed. 9 of Wands. Do they have something specific here? I know I keep looking stuff up, but I'm like, courage, nearing finish. I think it's very, very strange, Shay, that you have 3 of Cups and 9 of Cups here, because this is about like celebration and having what you need. And I can't imagine that being in your way, right? So are you longing for celebration? Are you longing for getting not just your base needs met, but also your like higher needs met, getting what you want, getting what you need? But need being broader. Do you need to broaden your definition of need? Sun reversed. You're almost there. That gives me the feeling of like the sun is about to rise. You're about to get there, like you're on the verge of a breakthrough. But none of this is telling me what's in your way. None of this is telling me what's in your way. Unless luxury is in your way. People? Yeah, are you just around people too much? Right? That would make 3 of coins make more sense. Do you just need more alone time? Like alone time? Or do you need deeper connections, deeper friendships? Closer than superficial? Hey Selen, hello! Whatever it is, we have this sunrise about to happen, so you're on the verge of a breakthrough. I think it very much could be like eating too much cake, you know? Perhaps I love my solitude. Yes, deeper connections. Yeah. It's like you've been eating too much cake and like it's good and it makes you happy to have friends, to have parties, to have connections, to have this excess, this abundance of love in your life. You're very excited about that, but there's this lack of nutrition. There's this lack of deeper connection. If it's only ever parties and superficiality, that's nice. It's good to have that, but where are your friends that you can fight with and know everything's going to be okay? Where are your friends that you can fight with and know everything's going to be okay because they respect you? The other day I told one of my friends, like straight up, that I didn't like the way that they do most of their life because I knew that they wouldn't care that I thought that because they're confident in themselves and they're confident in me, right? And like we had a nice deep conversation and it made both of us feel better. We need more of that, right? Even I have been feeling lonely lately when I have this big community of people, and I do have relationships where I'm that close. It's easy to be lonely in the situation that we're in, Shay. Hey Fairy Tulips, hey Miss Rin, hello! Lots of people coming in. Hello, hello. Gonna think hard for a question. Good, there's only one left. Only one free question left. After that, questions are $1, and if you want a follow-up, they are $5. But we have to get through everybody first. Let's see who's next. It's Seal. Seal asks, will I find love? Oh. High Priestess. High Priestess, 5 of Swords reversed, 8 of Cups. My question is, I'm still thinking. Okay. So we've hit 30. Let me, hold on. Uh-oh. Is it because it's set to 31? Hold on. Please. Yay, there we go. Okay. Questions going forward are a $1 Ko-fi donation. And right now we have Will Seal Find Love over on Twitch. High Priestess, 5 of Swords reversed, 8 of Cups. Yes, you will. You're gonna find a love that is very, like, mentally and spiritually compatible. This is somebody who makes you feel seen and heard and powerful. So good for you. This is a deep connection. You might have a little bit of a trouble finding them. We have this man, 5 of Swords, who's like cutting through the jungle. But you will find them. You will find them, and they will be very good for you. So don't lose hope. Keep going. It feels rude to say that I have a question in mind. It's okay. If you can't think of one, then you can't think of one. Otherwise, we can still do you. It was a tie. Oh, right. I've turned off next on accident. I forget that I always have to go in here. Hold on. Because that's still we still need these. Dream on Twitch. What is coming for me at work soon? Chariot, okay. Promotion? Wherever you're going, you're getting there fast. Six of Wands. That's not it. Can I get our last one, please? For Dream. 10 of coins reversed. Interesting. Okay. So Chariot. And then 6 of Wands, which is about victory. So getting to victory quickly. But then after that, we have 10 of coins reversed. I'm wondering, is there like a position that you want, like a different position that you want at work, but like the pay is less? Like it would be a downgrade in pay, but like an upgrade in what you want to do. I had to do that once, and it was a very good choice for my life, but it's a very personal choice, okay? So if there's someone, or if there's something that you want to do very badly, like be in a specific field, do a specific job, right? And you have access to getting in there, getting in the door, but it's like a pay cut from your current job that you hate. I can see that being what's happening here. Like I said, I had that happen in my life. It was very, very good for me, but it was very personal of a decision. It just seems to be stressful at work at the moment. Interesting. Okay. Then I'm just projecting. I'm just projecting then. Very stressful. Well, stress is gonna go away. I don't think you're getting like fired or anything. I know that that might be scary for this, but having these two here, I don't think you're getting fired. I don't think you need to worry about your job. Nothing ever goes right. It will go right soon. It will go very, very, very right soon. These are really good cards. I'm just really curious about what they're talking about with 10 of coins reversed. Stop it. Tell me more about this 10 of coins reversed. What is that supposed to be? What is that supposed to tell us? Page of Wands. The day is good, but we miss Lynn greatly. Page of Wands. I'll be honest with you, Dream. Something's going to change for definitely the better for you at work, okay? Things are going to start going right. Things are going to be less stressful. Things are going to quickly get better. On the other side, 10 of coins reversed, Page of Wands. It feels like you're going to start to get disappointed in the job itself. Like, you're gonna start to want more. This girl has a very I want it all, I want it now from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory kind of vibe. And just like general disappointment. So it's no longer going to be stressful, that's going to go away. Rather, it'll be like you want something else, you want something more. Thank you so much, Rin. Thank you. You didn't have to worry about that, I promise. Hang on, Dream. Work has that effect. Yeah. It will get better though. It will get better though. We can at least look forward to that, okay? I don't want more, I want break and peace. The break and peace is absolutely coming. Break and peace is absolutely coming, Dream. Don't we all want that? Steph, I know Steph hasn't really taken over at answer. Okay, there we go, Ragad. A message from my guardian angel and God to clarify the truth behind the deep anxiety within me. Is it a valid concern or just a great illusion in my mind? Fantastic question, Ragad. 1 million, like this is... I have people who need to ask me this question. There's something I'm suspicious about and it's making me very, very anxious. Is my suspicion valid or am I just overthinking? Okay. Knight of Wands. Ace of Wands. Like the video where they won't be coming back. Are the suspicions valid? Or are we overthinking? See the way the cards are acting? See the way they're doing like this mixing thing? I have a feeling that that's just your brain in way hyper overdrive. They don't usually, this is like very, very rare for them to do. I don't know if I've ever had them do this. Can we get one more card for Ragad, please? One more card for Ragad, please. Is this a suspicion that is valid? Or are we overthinking? There we go. On the floor. King of Coins. Okay. Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, King of Coins. I want to read you the Ace of Wands. We read it earlier today. I think it's going to be very important for you to hear. It says inspiration, hard work, and joy, okay? Always busy, collecting food and nesting. Survival is a constant job, okay? Busy, constant work. It takes a lot of work. Okay, this is your brain doing too much work. We have a Knight card here, okay? This is you doing too much thinking. King of Coins. Look how spooky he looks. He's a scary guy. On this cuckoo clock, right? And the cuckoo clock specifically is like a jump scare. This is like a labyrinth that your brain has made to trap you in. Brains are good at doing that. This is in your head. And I don't mean that dismissively, but you definitely don't need to worry about this in real life. Or God needs that typed out. Okay. Let me get typing. Your brain is doing too much. Working too hard. this problem is in your head, not in a... I don't mean that as rude, but the scary things are only in the maze your brain is making. Found every day measured up to something so pointed I'm tearing up. Story. See, now I have to like go through. Look how messed. Oh my God's thoughts all jumbled. Scared. This is mental. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. I hope it is calming. I hope that helps. Because I want you to know everything is okay. Okay. The brain is powerful. It's true. Okay. We still have a lot more people. It can either help you move forward or get you stuck. Exactly. And now it's finally your turn. I'm very scary. It's gonna be okay, Ragad. It's gonna be okay. I promise. Brains are very good at scaring us. Yes, yes, Story. It is possible. It is possible. Heba asked, what talents do you think I have? I also wanted to say, Story. Also, Lynn wanted to reach out to you because you were asking for a phone call. We can also do the personal today. Get better. What talents does Heba have? Oh, Two of Cups. Wheel reversed. I thought I saw another one come out, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just wheel reversed. You're so welcome, Ragan. You're so welcome. Chariot. Whole thing on you. That's really cute, though. I like the implications of it. Heba, what are your talents? We have Two of Cups, Wheel reversed, and Chariot. So, first of all, you're very good at deep relationships, at understanding other people, at making real, true connections, okay? This is something maybe a therapist would do. This is something you're just very good at loving people. I'm here on this haunted stream. Hello. Hello, Dad. You're also good at like organizing and just getting stuff done. Need a therapist for sure. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Yeah. I'm thinking that this, when this came out, this felt like you're good at reversing time. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's like you're good at helping people revisit something in their past and then like get through it, right? If they didn't get through it the first time, you can help them get through it the second time, which again is something that like a therapist would do, helping you talk someone through something. An old school feeling where people have to call it. Honestly, that would be pretty cool. Reversing time, how like in memories. Like if someone had a very, very bad experience, you can help them get through it, even if it happened in the past. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but to me it makes a lot of sense. It's something a therapist would do. You'll be saying thank you, Ragad. Hello. Robert, welcome. I must have missed your first message. Going back to what hurt them so they can heal it. Exactly, Heba. So this is like loving deeply, understanding people, and then this like going back in time with people to help in like their memories specifically. Unrelated to this, on a different note, we have the Chariot, which I would say you're very good at like organizing and share wisdom. Ooh, yes. Sharing wisdom would absolutely be a Two of Cups kind of thing. Loving deeply, sharing deeply. And then good at organization and like getting things off the ground, getting things going. If things get stuck, you know how to push them forward. This is really sweet. Like this is a useful skill, but this is just really sweet and like caring and beautiful. So hopefully that resonates. Hopefully that feels good. My name means an offering or a divine gift. You are a divine gift. I already know that. That's so sweet. I love that so much. Okay, I'm gonna check how many people are in queue. Okay, we have 7 more people in queue. I have a calling. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, okay. You guys are being so fantastic with each other. I need to take a quick break. It should only be a few minutes. I'm sorry for the people who are still waiting, but I need to be right back. Please be kind to each other, and I'll be back in just a minute. Back. I needed water very badly. I'm back. Let's get back into it. Stephanie! I set my intentions for the new morning. Am I going to be successful in my intentions? That's up to you. Let's see what we got. That's too many, friend. Yeah, Rin, that's impossible. I was very lucky when I lived back in the States to be able to get like a doctor's note for allowing me some sick days. That doesn't mean that work didn't like punish me for it, even though legally they weren't allowed to, but I have a week next meeting with a new doctor. I hope I explained to them I need a job where it's okay to call in sick. Yeah. Or at least a job that like you only have to work 20 hours a week or something. So you can be flexible about what days are good and what days are bad. Something, right? But yeah, I dealt with chronic pain sucks. Okay, so literally, Steph, your first card means success. But let's see what the other two cards have to say. Hangman reversed, not getting stuck. Yeah, or a job you can work from home some days. Stop it! Stop falling on the floor! Page of Cups. An Emperor. Yeah, this is a big yes. This is a big yes for Stephanie. You're gonna learn that you can do more than you think you can, too. Now, this is by no means saying go push yourself. I already told you earlier, don't push yourself too hard. That's important. But yes, you will be successful, very successful today, and you're going to learn you can do more than you think. Mitch, how will my weekend go? Thank you. I love the little bunny. Four of Wands. Yeah, the job market sucks right now. Two of Swords. And one more, please. That's one more, please. Good, Stephanie, good job. Yeah. There's a reason I decided that now was a decent time to try being a tarot reader on the internet. Not that I recommend it, but... So, Four of Wands. This came out sideways, so I'm going to put it upright. Two of Swords, Lovers, Chariot. Go to a party. It doesn't have to be a big party. It can be a small party with friends. Just like a pizza at home and watching a movie. But have something happy. Have something good. There's a temptation to fall into doing nothing. Don't do that. Especially with this new moon, you need to make sure you're doing something, going somewhere, actively moving your body. And that's why I'm saying, like, invite friends over or go to a friend's house. Don't fall into inaction. That's important. But it will go very well as long as you do something, Midge. Ace. Can you ask my guides, how do I remove this blockage to make it big in life with my self-worth and all? Big question. How do we remove this blockage to get to self-worth? Six of Wands, which is feeling very fake it till you make it, not gonna lie. Get two more for Ace. Ten of Coins. Ten of Swords. Will I have to go to this new place within these months, or will this person be able to help me explain to them that I need to call in sick some days? Yeah, that's a really good question. How do I remove this blockage? Ace, I hope you're still here, because this is a really strong message. We have these two tens. For you to, first of all, fake it till you make it. And second of all, do not tie your self-worth to how much money you make. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but if you don't tie your self-worth to how much money you make, it will help you make more money. And that is a clear, strong message for you from this one. Let's see if we can't get down to the bottom of the line. We have Luna, a vibe check between me and this person on my mind. Please stop it. Okay, 2 of Wands. 4 of Wands. And 1 more for Luna. You're welcome, Rin. I just want to help. Chariot. Vibe check. They don't know what to do with you, but they think you're cool and fun. And they do want to keep going. They do want to learn more about you, hang out with you more. They don't understand you yet, or you don't understand each other yet. You don't know what to do with each other, but you like each other and you want to keep going. Good for all of us. Yes. That one? Yes, it is. You can't tie your self-worth to how much money you make. Sen! What role could education or learning play in my future? And how can I approach it in a way that is best for me? Page. I mean, that's a really good sign right away. Page of Swords. Expansion. Page of Wands. King of Wands. 4 of Coins. Expanding your mind, and specifically something about your inner child growing up into something more stable. That doesn't have to be literal, but I see this like Page of Wands reversed. Page of Wands is usually your inner child, and they are reversed. They're not having a good time. And then King of Wands. So this just feels like a transformation. This feels like something healing. Page of Swords, it's nice. Education is nice. It feels good, right? But I think most exciting for you, it would be 4 of Coins, which would be stability. It would help you get a nice job, right? It doesn't have to be like getting a college degree though. You can go straight to some kind of technical training. But overall, a lot of like internal mental development and feeling growing, expanding, almost a healing here, or maybe actually a healing. But I think what most people would go for, 4 of coins, would be a stability. I have it on my mind. I don't want to jump into anything too quickly. And that's very smart to not jump in too quickly. But I don't see anything bad there. It's finally Rin's turn. Here we go. So you had it listed up a bit further. You're welcome, Sen. I remember most of it, but I want to make sure that I actually like have the right question, you know? Uh-oh. I might need help getting it though. Because it was about if you can convince the new doctor that you need. It wasn't me you read before? No, I haven't read you yet. Did you feel like one of them was for you? It might be. If you heard it for you, then it was something you needed to hear. But no, we are still gonna have your question, which was if the new doctor will let you have a job that you can call out sick for, right? Advice was good anyway, yeah. But let's get you some more. Queen of Wands. Dad. Hey, you are welcome. We are out of free questions for today, but new questions are only $1. Donations are through Ko-fi. Otherwise, we will be back for more tarot on Monday the 20th. Nope, Monday the 27th. Because next week I have to take off. Knight of Cups. So if you need that question now, I really recommend paying the $1. It's only $1 to go in. It's distracted by cute kitty. Important. Will I have to go with this new place within these months? Or will this person be able to help me explain you need to call out sick? Okay. Thank you, Sen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get one more, please. Otherwise, it's too. One more, please, for Rin. Oh, okay. This feels like really good progress, Rin. We have Queen of Wands, which would be the more emotional communication side, right? No! No! UI, that's terrible. Oh, Steph's got you. Thank you, Steph. That's really, really sweet. Thank you. Knight of Cups. And then, like I said earlier, we have this Seven of Swords, which is specifically about victory, okay? But it's victory. Look how, like, she's all bandaged up and hurt. She's been through so much, and she's finally at the end. She's finally at victory. So this Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands, this feels like getting that communication through, breaking through some kind of wall. If you appeal to empathy specifically, you don't have to go into specific like medical jargon kind of stuff with this doctor, I guess, unless they ask for it. But if you lay down like empathetically, like, hey, yes, I do have days where I just can't do anything but lay down, but I think I'm ready to work, and I think it's not fair that I can't get into a job that you won't let me work, because I work really well on the days I'm okay, and I just need that kind of trust to let me call out every once in a while. I need you to see me as a person who needs to work. And having that victory there at the end, I think this will go well. So we'll get UI in. Don't worry about it, UI, we'll get you in. But let's try and get through this chonky line. Selin. Question was... Ah, there we go. Thank you, thank you. I think you bonked out the head pats bot. Here, let's get that head pat going. Here we go. So Selino and UI, please. Wait, no, UI already gave me their question, right? Their question was, current external blockages left this year preventing my person and me to move forward together. Hi Minnie, hello, welcome in. So, Selino, if you're still here, please give me your question. And then otherwise, I'm going to read for UI. UI, I hope you're still here. No, we got you, we got you. Her daughter was so cuddly. Oh, Shiny Eevee, what a cute name for a kitty. Okay, of course UI, of course you deserve this. Okay, how are we gonna get past these blockages for you and your person? How are we gonna get through this? No, come on. How are we getting through these blockages for UI and their person? Ah, thank you, UI. Oh, yeah, these blockages are rough. That makes sense. How are we gonna get through this? 9 of coins. Everybody's getting 7 of wands today. Can we have one more, since that just seems to be the Aries new moon vibe, is 7 of wands? No, that's an echo. Oh. Hey. 5 of coins reversed, 4 of cups reversed. So UI, we're seeing victory here. We are seeing getting what you want. 9 of coins. We're seeing victory. 7 of wands. And then on the outside, we have 3 of swords, which is heartbreak. 5 of coins. And 4 of cups. So this is perma head pats, yes. Let me get that out of the way. So this is unfortunately, let it happen. This is unfortunately very much saying the only way out is through. The only way out is through. So there's no way around these blockages. You do need to face them head on, however painful they are. However much they hurt, however much you don't want to look at them, you need to cry your way through it, is really what the cards are saying. Like, let yourself grieve. Let yourself be angry and sad. Let yourself feel these things, otherwise you won't be able to get through them. Because I know we all want to just like steamroll over stuff that gets in our way because we want to get to our goals. We're like, this is annoying and I don't want to. I shouldn't have to feel this way. I don't want to feel this way. So I'm just going to not. And unfortunately, feelings don't work like that. Ugh. That's awful, Ren. Then you really just have to push the you can work. Yeah, ironic when they exist to help people are the reasons I'm in this mess. Exactly. Really hammer down that you can work and that you just need something that lets you have days off. This seems like an extremely normal human circumstance to be in for being sick and disabled, okay? Hi, Lisa. Hello. Welcome in. And why they don't have an answer for an extremely normal human experience of being sick and disabled, I don't understand. But for UI, this is some heavy energy you have here. And I want to remember at the top, we have the success visible, okay? Just because this is unfortunate and heavy doesn't mean you're not going to win. I'll try to manage what I can, but I know certain things are just out of our control. Of course. Yeah, you can't end the war. You're so welcome. You're so, so welcome. Best of luck. Please come back. Lots and lots of love, okay? We're here for you. Okay, I think we're finally down to the bottom. Celano never put in her question. And yeah, we're down to the bottom. Okay. Yes, keep us posted. We're rooting for you. We're here for you, okay? She's a special doctor. Oh. And it doesn't have to be, you definitely come back good. It doesn't have to be, Rin, that you like break down and cry. It can be more of a like not necessarily getting angry either, but I'm specifically like thinking like, hey, this is normal, right? Being in a halfway state of like being sick, yes, still being sick, but also having the ability to have good days where I can work. Like, this is normal, right? I'm not crazy. Please tell me I'm not crazy and this is normal. And if it's normal, how come you can't help me? If it's normal, why is no one helping me? I don't know what it's called in English. Someone that communicates with patients and authorities and helps patients into work. Yeah, an advocate, or yeah, a specialty doctor. Yeah. I just want them to understand that you are in a very normal place. And I really want them to help you. Okay, good. Social worker. Yeah, that could be what it is in English. So we have 4 whole minutes until we are out until the 27th. Big break. And I have to have you please subscribe, please turn on notifications, because I do worry that when I come back on the 27th that YouTube will have forgotten about me, that YouTube will be angry that I took a break, and I do want everybody to be able to come back and have a good time once we're back from break. I know I'm gonna need it. It's gonna be a really long week for me, and I will want to see my friends. But unless somebody has another follow-up question or a lurker wants to get a question. But oh! Lisa! Oh, I get to say goodbye too! Oh! I get to say goodbye too! Hello, hello! No worries, we will be waiting. Thank you, Sen. Thank you so much. Rehab coordinator. Yeah, that makes complete sense. Oh, I lost it. There we go. Lisa, you got a question? Or are we just having fun? I'm happy either way. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Rin. You're right. We've been learning Spanish, and yeah, there's a lot of words that you're like, oh, it's this, and they're like, no, it's not. Did it do the head pat? Yes, of course. It didn't do the head pat, it loaded me up, but I can I can get you a head pat. Just kind of put that right there. No problem, Lisa. And then I wonder, Story might have fallen asleep because I know Story wanted a personal reading after stream, but I didn't get any message. Yeah. No, you don't bring the mood down, Rin. It's existing is frustrating. Ah! Thank you. Here we go. Here's both of us. Both of us get to say goodbye. Oh wait, what if hold on. Wait, I have an idea. There we go. I like this. This is cute. Good night, UI. Good night. Sweet dreams. Sleep well. Oh, Lisa. Okay. What is the real reason I'm still at this job? It can't just be the paycheck. Okay. 5 of Cups. 3 of Wands. Queen of Swords. Okay, so first and foremost, Queen of Swords, because you're good at it. 3 of Wands, Queen of Swords is giving, like, there's not really anybody else who can do it. Or at least not easily. It would take a lot of work to replace you. You know how it functions better than anybody else. I think I know why. I just wanted confirmation, yeah. Over here we have 5 of Cups. She is praying. She is very, very sad. We have wilting flowers. There is a longing here. We're gonna look this one up, see what the artist has to say. Specifically, because it says loss and grief caught in feelings of the past can create a sinking feeling, right? So you're stuck in the past. And also, I do love what I do. It feels like there's no one else who can do it as good as you. So you're nervous maybe to let go of it. Cat distribution system. Hey Sparkle, welcome in. Yes, I do questions about deities, but we were just shutting down stream and we are out of free questions for today. So if you follow, if you come back, unfortunately we're taking a week off next week. So please follow, come back on Monday, or if you want, it's $1 whole to get a reading. So I would absolutely be honored to do a deity reading with you today. Otherwise, yes, it would be free on Monday the 27th if you got here in time. Sometimes we often run out of free questions. That makes sense. I need to do a real session with you. It's okay, Lisa. We'll figure it out sometime. We'll get to it. Of course. I'm not gonna say no to people paying me, okay? Like, I have fun being here, And I love this community and I want to be here for it, paid or not. So, like I said, please, if you haven't, ring that bell. I'm worried that YouTube won't push that I'm live next Monday since I'll have to take the week off. Subscribe if you haven't, that's big. And let's see, I'm gonna wait just a little bit, see if we have anything else. Yes, thank you. We're having a friend come over from the States. So we get to show them around, show them tourist stuff. It'll be really nice. I'm excited to kind of see it through new eyes again, since we've been here for a little over a year now. Almost a year and a half, I guess. Wow. We've been here longer than it feels. Come back for sure. Thank you, Sparkle. Thank you, thank you. I'm excited to read for you. I love spirit readings. I love deity readings. They're my favorite, so I'm very excited to do that. Tell everyone about you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Word of mouth is how it's gonna get out. By the way, wife wondered how many card decks you have. I have way too many. What country am I in? I'm currently in Uruguay, down in LATAM. That's why my seasons are reversed. I have, we're gonna count me and Lynn's together. Some of these are mine, some of them are Lynn's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 of them. And hold on, you can see maybe half of them if I do this, which I built into the bot the other day. It was a great day of return, the number of decks. I spent a long time being gifted a lot of them. Like probably half of them were gifts. The other half I spent a long time collecting. But if you are curious about any of them, like my Hush deck, which I love so much, some of them are on Amazon, a lot of them are not. But if you have questions about them, I would love to answer them. I know Sen wants me to make a whole video about my decks, which I would be excited about. Lynn mentioned it was getting late. Yeah, we are 4 hours ahead of Pacific time. Sometimes 5, but right now 4 because we don't have daylight down here. But yeah, I'm really excited to have a friend down. I'm really excited to see what we end up doing. I have a lot of plans. That doesn't mean that we're going to have them all happen, but I do have plans and I'm excited. I really do. Okay, I need to do that. So I will see you guys later. I love you all very much. Okay, so we got multiple people requesting a card tour. I'll do that. And I will see you on the 27th. I love you. Please talk to me on Discord. I will be there. In the meantime, I might be slow because we'll be really busy, but I will be there. Lynn will be there too. And we'll see you soon, okay? Okay. It's sad. It's sad to say bye. Bye-bye.